Like most people, I love good hearty foods like this, and throughout my life I've struggled to get excited about the idea of lighter foods like salads and the like. As a result, my intake of leafy greens left much to be desired, and I was missing out on the important health benefits that these foods can bring. So I went searching for a solution, and I think I found it. Enter microgreens. Microgreens are plants that are harvested just as the first true leaves emerge, around 8 to 12 days after their seeds are planted. Not only are they delicious, they can contain up to 100 times the amount of certain key nutrients as mature vegetables. They're also super easy to incorporate into your diet. If you're not a salad person, you can easily sprinkle them on top of pretty much any dish for a nice crunch and a fresh taste. You can buy microgreens at some grocery stores, but I found it's far cheaper and much more enjoyable to grow them yourself, so stick around and I'll show you how. To grow these, you'll need 3 10 by 20 inch shallow growing trays, 1 with holes and 2 without holes, some sort of growing medium like coco coir or potting soil, grow lights or a windowsill that gets direct sunlight for a good chunk of the day, weights such as these 14-pound pavers to put on top of the trays while they germinate, and of course, microgreen seeds. You can find links to all these materials in the description. Since I'm using coco coir, I'll start by adding 4 to 5 ounces of dry coir to a bowl with around 2 cups of water to hydrate it. Mix this up with your hands until you have a homogeneous material. You want it to be moist but not soaked, so you should only be able to squeeze out a drop or 2 of water when you're done. Next, lay down a tray without holes in it and add a tray with holes on top of that. Then add your coir or potting soil to the top tray and spread it out evenly. Once it's flat, take the third tray and tamp down the medium like so. Now we can weigh out our seeds. Today I'm growing salad mix, which is my favorite all-purpose microgreens variety. And for these, I like to use around 20 grams per tray. Spread out the seeds evenly on the surface of your growing medium, then give your tray a good misting with water. Don't be shy here, you want the surface to be pretty wet, but not soggy. This tray is now ready for germination, so add the other tray without holes on top, and add a weight on top of that. You can use any object that's between 5 and 20 pounds for your weight. I'll then just set this tray aside for 3 to 4 days and let the seeds germinate. 4 days later, you'll see the plants pushing up the top tray, which means these guys want light. You can remove the top tray and turn on your grow lights, or place the tray by your bright window. If you're using grow lights, you'll want to keep them on for 15 to 18 hours a day. They'll be thirsty after all that germination, so lift up the top tray and pour about a cup of water into the bottom tray. Now all we have to do is water them like this once a day until harvest. The time to harvest varies depending on what kind of microgreens you're growing. Salad mix usually takes around 10 days from planting. Keep an eye out for those true leaves, and when you see them emerging, you know your greens are good to go. To harvest them, take a sharp knife and cut the microgreens as low as you can without touching the dirt. And these guys are now ready to give you your well-earned nutrient boost. You can store them in plastic bags in the fridge for about a week, during which time you can plant a new tray so you'll never run out. If you're like me and want a nutritious and delicious way to get your greens in, give this a try. It might just be the answer you've been looking for.